What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are finally going to do the Hoshina showcase. My bad, I wasn't able to do it immediately. I didn't have the requirements to fully max them out, and I was busy all day today. So we are gonna be getting it out now, and you know me, I've got 3 different unipart sets, and I got a fungal type part with max attack, pretty good crit damage, and slash damage as well. And then this is what I got on his wolf type. I've got pretty decent attack, decent effect hit rate. I think that's close to max. I don't know what max is on effect hit rate. And then wind damage. If you guys don't know what his kit does, let's begin with his passive. Increases units crit damage by an amount equal to 300%, which is just 3 times of effect hit rate, max 180%. Currently his effect hit rate on this build is 60.1%. Okay, and the reason it's this high is because I've got the weapon 1 dupe, so it's got effect hit rate plus 22%. So I mean, I could try to max the effect hit rate, but at the moment I'm getting the max passive buff from the effect hit rate, so that's pretty good. His second passive is once the start of the wave, applies 2 stacks of opening to all kaiju, and opening is based on the stack of count of opening applied to the target. Activates the following effects when attacking: 3 or more stacks, this unit's crit rate plus 25%. 5 or more stacks. In addition, after activating combat skill, advances this unit's action order by 50%, activates 1 time every 2 turns, and with 10 stacks, in addition, this unit's crit damage plus 60% and damage multiplier plus 80%. That is crazy. And in order to get opening, his ultimate before attacking applies 3 stacks of opening to a single kaiju. So since they start with 2 stacks of opening, once you do this, you will get the 5 stack to get the turn order. So then once they're at 5, how else do we get? We just have to keep doing the ultimate. After attacking applies 1 stack of opening. Okay, yeah, max of 10. So every time attack, we apply 1 stack. And then when attacking a kaiju in wind bite state, additionally it applies 2 stacks of opening. Okay, and to get into wind bite state, you have to use your combat skill. Let's begin with the wolf type unipart set. Let's take a look at his first ultimate. So at the moment he's got 3600 attack and crit damage 230%. I don't have the Hoshina buff. I also don't have the crit damage buff from himself at the moment, right? Yeah, I don't have that because of the stacks or whatever. But yeah, this is just his first ultimate. Let's see how much it does. Okay, 150k, not bad, not bad. Again, this is not a bonus stage, so he's not doing any extra damage from anything. This is just base damage. Okay, and now he's got the 284% crit damage. He got the 54 from Hoshina, and then again he's at 3800 attack. All right, let's see how much damage this does. This is just the combat skill. 76,000 is pretty good, and he gets to go again. I forgot. Wait, why? I guess he's just fast like that. And then 53k. So someone told me that it would be a good idea to try his old dual weapon from the base 5-star Hoshina, the first one that came out, just because of the speed. That's what the person was saying in my comments. Oh wow, 213k. That's nice. And then he gets to use his skill. 98k. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'm gonna be able to break the plates for those kaiju. We just don't have enough slash plate breaks on that team. But yeah, I'm not gonna really try this build out because of that. But we will try fungal type A. The thing with fungal type is you're gonna get a lot more attack, but you're gonna get less crit damage. So if I go back to the wolf type, you're gonna have 50 base crit damage, and then you just multiply this effect hit rate by 3, so it's gonna be 230 base crit damage. The fungal type is going to have 99.3 crit rate, I believe. No, 66. So he's gonna have over 200%, and then less crit rate. This is, I mean, this is really good crit rate, 66%. The thing with this is you're gonna have more attack. So let's go see how much damage he's doing with this build. All right, so we've got all the passives here. We have the Hoshina buff, and he's getting another 120. That's also from the effect hit rate that he has. I don't know how I got to perfect 120, but at the moment he's got plus whatever number this is. He's got close to 5,000 attack, and his crit rate is only 50%, and his crit damage is only 260%. So the difference with this build is it has more attack, less crit rate, and also less crit damage. So I don't know. You pick your grave. But honestly, I don't really like this build. I'm gonna see how much damage it does, but I don't like the idea of having less crit rate. I like the attack, just the less crit rate. I mean, I don't really enjoy that. I could change this to crit rate, but then this drops to barely over 200, and with the other build, he's base over 200. So I don't know. I'd rather this, to be honest. But let's see how much this does. This is his first ultimate. Let's see how many stacks they have. They have 6 stacks. Are we serious? The reason I'm annoyed by this is because once you get to 10 stacks of where is it? Of opening? Am I blind? Okay, in addition to this unit's crit damage plus 60% ultimate damage multiplied plus 80%. This isn't gonna get it over 10. It's gonna get to 9, but you still get a damage dealt buff from this. Let's see how much damage it does. 176,000. Wait, why was that pretty good? That was actually pretty good. The thing you can do, I'm assuming, if you run Fungal, is have Chester, and I think he does a lot of crit rate. I'm not sure what Chester does because I don't have him, but... Okay, let's see how much this combat skill does. 120k, holy... Wow. 28k on the adjacent. The thing is, I just don't like the idea of not being able to crit every time, honestly. Because he's going to do a lot of damage anyway. So, being able to crit helps a lot. Oh, I wasn't less than 1 SP. Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to use this. $217k. So, I'm in a bit of a bind here. I think I saw the fungal type doing more damage. I saw like 217k damage from the ultimate, and I didn't have the 54% crit damage buff from Hoshina, so that would have done more damage, substantially more damage. And then I saw one of the combat skills doing 120,000 damage with the fungal type armor. I just think overall I was seeing better numbers with fungal type than wolf type, which is yeah, I don't like to say that, I'm not gonna lie, but for now I'm gonna keep it as fungal type. I'm gonna keep playing it as I said. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I don't have Chester, so I'm not sure how much that affects this build. I honestly think Chester is going to help more towards the fungal type build because I think he does crit rate. I'm not sure if he does crit damage. I think he does both. So I'm not sure how much help Chester's going to be on this team because I think you just put him over over the Mina I had. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this guy down below in the comments. And let me know what build you guys are going to run on him. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.